Aloha, Richard Halverson here. This is its128. And let's see, let me share my screen right away here. I'm not using my camera because this computer is kind of slow. All right, so I'll put this over here. So we are in this week here, but we only got through section 5.8 last time. Oh yeah, we up there. Yeah, okay, so we did nested loops last time. So I'm gonna do these three, and then I want to start chapter 6. So I'm less than a week behind. All right, so break and continue. These are a couple of added, these are statements that are used with loops. If you want to jump out of the loop early, or you want to skip the rest of the loop, and if you want to, okay, break is used to jump out of the loop early, and continue skips the rest of the current pass and starts at the top again, okay, with the next incremental value. So if you can read this, okay, so in this example here, if this ends up ever being true, then it's going to break out of this for loop. Okay, this for loop consists of this. Okay, that's that for loop. And then this if statement, which is outside this for loop, but inside this for loop. If this if statement is ever true, if this is true, then it breaks out of the outside for loop. See, so that's break. So by breaking out, it means it goes past the end of it. It's actually harder to see in this language because of the way we identify blocks. But and in this in the case of a continue, okay, so we have this for loop here. It looks like that. The for loop looks like that. This is the body. This is the body of this for loop. And so if this continue statement ever executes, in other words, if this is ever true, and this continue statement executes, it's going to skip the rest of the pass. Okay, this is one pass. It's going to skip the rest of the pass. So it's going to jump from here, skip the rest of the pass, and go back up to the top again. It's going to go back to here, and it'll take the next one in the range. Okay, so break would jump you out completely. Continue just skips the rest of the current pass, the current iteration, skips the rest of that and goes up and starts the next one, if there is another one. Okay, so let's do some challenges. All right, so we're supposed to type the program's output. So we read in an integer called, and we're gonna store it in a variable called stop, and then we're gonna do this for loop here. And what the for loop is going to do is it's going to iterate, but before it's going to iterate printing n, and n starts at 0 and goes all the way up to 9. And so it's going to print n, but before it prints it, it's going to check to see if n is greater than stop. And if n is greater than stop, then it's going to break out and it's going to skip this, and it's going to go on past it, past the for loop. So it skips out and it's done. The for loop's done. So if stop is 8, then it's going to print 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It prints 7, and then it comes back around. It's going to be 8, and is 8 greater than stop? No, it's not. 8 is equal to stop, so it does print 8. And then on 9, when n becomes 9, then 9 is greater than 8, and it breaks out, and it never prints the 9. It never prints the 9. Okay, so that's, I think this is the answer. Let's see if it is. Yes, it is. Oh, okay, very good. What's next? Yeah, I know. Okay, this one, we are going to do a continue. So a continue would skip, this is the block that the continue is in. So a continue, if this is true, the continue would skip this and go back up to the next one. Okay, so we're going to start out with result equals 0. If n is in, we're going to n in the range of 5. So that means n is going to go 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And we're going to start out by setting result equal to n plus 2. So that means it's going to be equal to 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And we say, is result mod 2 not equal to 0? So that means result mod 2 is going to equal to, so if result mod 2 is equal to 1, then it prints this. All right, so let's see what this does. Okay, so the first, it's going to start out by 0 is 2. Okay. I see. So what it's going to do is if this is going to go from 2 to 7, if result is if it's not divisible by 2, then it's going to print an underscore. If it is divisible by 2, then it's going to print the actual number. Okay, so it's going to start out by printing, and then it's going to print a space after each one. So it's going to be 2 underscore 4 underscore 6. So it prints 6 here, and then it comes, because it's 6, it prints 6 because n is equal to 4, and then it comes back around and it's done, so it prints done. So I think this is what happens. That's what I think it prints. I have no idea if this is correct. Oh, it is. Okay, very good. Okay, what's the next one? Okay, A is going to be equal to 3, B is equal to 27, and C is equal to 3. So while A is greater than B, no, while A is less than B, print A. Okay. So let's start the first pass. Is A less than B? Is A is 3 less than 27? It is. So print A. And A is 3. And then is A greater than, is A greater than C? No, A is not greater than C. A is equal to C. A is 3 and C is 3. So this is false, which means this break is not taken. So it just goes down and adds 3 to A. So now A is equal to 6. Is 6 less than 27? Yes, it is. So we're going to print 6. Is 6 greater than 3? Yes, it is. So we break out of the while loop. So that means we're done. So we're done. Is this right? It is. Very good. Let's do the next one. So we're going to read in a number called, and we're going to call it stop, and that's going to be 13. for A in the range of 4, so A is 0, 1, 2, and 3. We're going to start out by setting result equal to 0. For B in the range of 0, gee, this is getting kind of hard to keep track of. So B is going to go 0, 1, 2. B is going to go 0, 1, 2. So result starts out equal to 0. And result is going to equal to 0. And we're going to add to that 0 times 0 is 0. 0 times B is going to go from 0, 1, 2, 0, 1, 2. But each time we're multiplying it by A, and the first time this comes through, A is equal to 0. It's too bad I don't have a whiteboard here. I'll show you. Is there a... What's the Windows screen, whiteboard screen? Is that, you know what that is? Let's see. Let me see. How about if I do a piece of paper? Where's a notepad? There we go. Here's a notepad. So we're going to start out by A is equal to 0. And then we're going to say B is equal to 0. And then we're going to say, okay, result is equal to 0. Well, 0. B is equal to 0. Result equals result plus A times B at 0 times 0. 0 times 0 equals, so result is equal to 0. Still equals 0. And we're going to print result. Yeah, so this goes result equals 0 to 0. Result equals this. 1, this is B. And then 2. 2. So after that's done, result equals 0, and then we're going to print. I'm going to go like this, equals 0, equals 0, equals 0, and we're going to print result, print 0. So we're going to print 0. And then if result is greater than stop, no, result is 0, it's not greater than stop, so we're not going to break out. So then we go back around, and now A is equal to 1. A equals 1. And result equals 2, equals 0. And B is going to go from 0, 1, 2, 0, 1, and 2. So result equals result plus 1 times 0 equals 0. Result equals result plus 1 times 1. Now it's going to equal 1. And then result equals result plus 1 times 2 equals 1 times 2 is 2 plus 1 is 3. So that's going to equal 3. Now our result is equal to 3. And we're going to print result. Print 3. Okay, so let's see what we're doing. First we print 0, then we print 3. Is 3 greater than stop? No, it's not. So we don't break out. So we go back up to the top, and now A is equal to 2. A equals 2. Result equals 0. And then we have these 3 things. I'm going to just copy this here. And this is going to be now 2 times 2 times 2. So this is still equal to 0. This is going to equal 2 times, now it's equal to 2. And then 2 times, this is 4. So 2 plus 4 is 6. So this is going to be 6. Because this is 4 and this is 2, so it's 6. So now we're printing 6. So we're going to print 6 here. Man, this is crazy how hard this is. Is 6 greater than 13? No, it's not. So we're not going to break out. Now we're going to go up to the top again. And now A is equal to 3. No, this is equal to 2. This should have meant 2. Yeah, and now we're going to do A is equal to 3. So I'm going to copy all this again. And I'm going to say 3. And I'm going to say 3, 3, 3. This is 0. This is 3. And then 3 plus 6 is 9. And then we're going to print the 9. Is 9 greater than 13? No, it's not. So we're not going to break out. And we're done. Got to print the 9. And we're done because A goes from 0, 1, 2, and 3. And A goes from 0, 1, 2, and 3. And then we end with 9. So let's see if this is right. It is. What do you know? All right, I better do the last one for you too. Okay. We're going to start out, input is 7. And result is 0. And now we're going to go, let's say this result is 0. I'm going to say stop is 7. Stop 7. Result is 0. Let's get rid of all this. And we're going to go A in the range of 0 to 4. Okay, so A starts out equaling 0. A equals 0. And then we're going to print A plus 1 plus a colon. So we're going to print 1, because 0 plus 1 is 1. 0 plus 1. Print that, and then print a colon. Print a colon, okay, and a space. So we're going to print 1, colon, space. Okay. So I'm going to put a 1 here. 1 colon space. Okay, then we're gonna for B in the range of 0, 1, result equals A plus, so we're gonna say result B equals 0, and result equals result plus A, which is 0, plus 1. Where's the B? B's not anything. Plus 1. 0 plus 0 plus 1 equals 1. Okay. So this makes result equal to 1. Is result greater than stop? No, it's not. So we don't do this. And we print print this. So now we're going to print now we're going to print 1 followed by a space, 1 followed by a space, and then we're gonna go loop. Then we're gonna print an enter, and then we're gonna go back up here. Now a is equal to 2. Now a is equal to, a is equal to 1. And we're gonna print 1 plus 1, print 2. Colon space 2 colon space is 2. No, it's not. Now print the result, which is result is 1 plus result equals oh, we're going to start again. Oh, wait a minute. Oh no, I screwed up because this B for, so I should be executing this body twice because B goes, first time B is 0 and the next B is 1. So let's go back here. First time B is 0 and it gets this. And then it prints the result of 1. And then it doesn't do this. It goes back around and sets B equal to 2. So B equals 2. No, B equals 1. And then result equals result plus plus A. See, A is still 0, right? Yeah, A is still 0. 0 plus 1 is 1. 0. Result equals result plus 1. Result equals result plus 0. 0 plus 1. And that's going to equal 2 because result is equal to 2 right here. This is 2. So this is no, this is equal to 1 because of this. And so result now here is going to equal to 2. Okay, so this has been through twice. The result is equal to 2, and so it's now we print result again. What's this? Okay, and then we're done with this range because we had B equals 0, and then we had B equals 1. So print here, we print 2. And then we print this thing. So yeah, okay, so they're 2. And then we come down to here, and now we print 2. Okay, so now we have A equals 1. We print 2 colon, and then we're going to go this again, these two things again. So this is the second time around for this one. And then we get B equals 0, and result is currently, result doesn't change. Okay, result is currently 2. And so 2 equals, so now A is 1. So this is going to be print 1 plus 1 is 2. this is gonna be, result is 1. This is 1 now, and this is 1. Result equals result plus A plus 1, and then 1 plus, and this is 2. 2 plus 1 is 4. Then we print 4. And then this is going to be 4 again. I should put 4 here. 4 plus 1 is 6. So I'm going to make this 2. Four plus 1 plus 6, print 6. Print. Okay, so this should be 4, 6. Man, this is a tough one. Enter. And then we're going to come back around, and A is going to be 2, like this. A is 2, print 3 colon. That's this thing, print 3 colon. B is 0, so this is A is, this is 6 now. 6 plus A is 2, and add 1, it's this 6 plus 2 plus 1 is 9. Yes. And then we're going to go print 9. And then we're going to come back around. It's going to be 9 plus 2 plus 1 is 12. Oh, wait a minute. I have to stop. I forgot about the stop. If result is greater than stop. So that's going to happen in between this B range thing here. Where is result is 4, result is 6. Okay, down here, this is the first time result is greater than 7. So this time result is greater than 7. It's going to it printed this. This came along. Result equals 6 plus 2 plus 1 is 9. So result equals 9 after this. If result is greater than stop, then print should be 3 colon space. And it is greater than stop, so print an underscore space and then skip out. Skip out of this for loop. Skip out of here, and so then we print this thing. Right, that's it. All right, I'm going to see if this is right. Oh. Oh, I don't skip out. Continue. Okay, I misread. Continue is not break. Continue is continue. So that means That means it just goes back up to here. And it doesn't print the, I see. It doesn't print the result in a space, it prints an underscore in a space. So that's why there would be another underscore. So it finishes. It finishes. It finishes. Okay, well, what, oh, is it gonna just let me fix it? No, B goes to 3 this time, and its input is 10. Okay, so that means there's going to be 3 of them. So let's see if I can do this right. The first one is going to be stop is 10. And result starts out at 0. It prints 1 colon. It's going to print 1 colon space 2 1, yeah, 1 2. It's going to do 3 of them now, right? 3. Two colon and 1 B0 colon result equals 0 result plus A plus 1. Two okay, so it does that. And 3. And then we print the line feed, and then we come down here, and A is equal to 1, and we print the 2 colon B0 0 1. So we start out with 0 1 and 2 again, and we have so result is 3 3 1 1 is 5. So print 5. And print 5. 1 1 is 7. 7. Then print 7. 1 1 is 9. Print 9. Um, 5 7 9. Okay, and then we're gonna do A equals 2. Yeah, A equals 2 and A equals 3. Okay, A equals 2 is gonna be print 3 colon 0 1 2, 0, 1, 2. And we have A is 9 and print 9, and then we're gonna, this is gonna be 9 plus 2 plus 1 is 12. But 9 is, but when we get to here, okay, 9 is not greater than this, so it's gonna, so it'll print the 9. But then when it comes back around again, and A is equal to 2, it's gonna print the 3. 3 colon, and result is now equal to 12 after the first iteration, and 12 is greater than 10, so it's going to print underscore. And I think it does this. Yeah, I'm going to say that's what it is. I don't know if it is. Oh, what did I leave off? Oh, I didn't put spaces there. Can't believe that. What's it going to make me do? 0, 10, 0, 4, 3. Ah, it's the same one. Okay, good. So it's going to let me put the spaces there. Jesus. All right. Okay, well, I know yours was probably different. So I hope you get it right. All right, what's this one? Simon Says. Simon Says is a memory game where Simon outputs a sequence of characters, of 10 characters, and the user must repeat the sequence. Create a for loop that compares each character of the 2 strings. For each matching character, add 1 point to this user score. Upon a mismatch, end the loop. Okay, so here's some input, sample inputs. Okay, so I guess I just have to compare each one of them. So I guess I go for I in range of 10. If Simon pattern of I is equal to user pattern of I, then we increment user score plus equal 1. Otherwise, we break. Otherwise, we're done. Upon a mismatch, end the loop. So let's see if this is right. Ah, good. Very good. Okay. All right. Let's boy, that was a tough one. So we did break and continue. Okay, let's do loop else. Loop else. Okay, a loop may include an else clause which executes only if the loop terminates normally and doesn't use a break statement. Thus, the complete forms of while and for loops are this, where so if you use a break inside here, it's not going to execute the else clause. It's only if there is no break inside here and this thing executes normally, and then when it ends, it's going to finish up with that. And I don't know when the heck you'd ever use that, but I'm sure there are cases where you would. Okay, so let's see what this thing looks like. Never used used this before, but can't be that difficult. All right, result equals 0. Let's go back over here again and do all this. I can make this bigger. Oh, okay, that's nice. Okay, so let's start out with result equals 0. Result equals 0. N equals 2. N equals 2. While n is greater than -1, print n followed by a space. So we're going to print 2 followed by a space. How do I depict that? How about that? 2 followed by a space. And then I'm going to subtract 3 from result. So now result equals -3. So I'm going to do this. Result equals 0 minus 3 equals -3. And n equals n minus 1. N equals 2 minus 1 equals 1. Okay. Then we come back up around, and is n greater than -1? Yes, n is greater than -1. So we'll do this again. We're going to print n. We're going to print, what is n? N is now 1. 1 followed by this thing. One followed by a space. And then we're going to set result equals result, which is -3. -3 equals -6. Okay. And we have n equals, n is equal to 1. 1 minus 1 equals 0. N is equal to 0 now. And then we come back up around. Is n greater than -1? Yes, it's still, n is still greater than -1. So we're going to print n. 0, print 0 followed by a space. So we're going to print 0 followed by a space. We're going to set result equal to -3, or result equal, we're going to subtract 3 from result, right? Result equals -6 minus 3 equals -9. Okay, result equals -9, and n equals 0 minus 1 equals -1. Okay. And then we come back around, and is result, is n greater than -1? No, it's not greater than -1. So we do the else clause. And that means we're going to print a vertical bar followed by the result, which is -9. And then we're going to print done. Okay, so we're going to print we're going to print a vertical bar, and then we're going to print -9, and then we're going to print enter, and then we're going to print done, enter. I wonder if this is right. Oh, what do you know? Okay. Whew, let's do the next one. All right. Result is equal to 0, n is equal to 2. Well, n is less than -9. Same one? No, it's print n. So print 2 followed by a space. That's still the same. Result equals result plus 4. Result equals result plus 4 plus 4 equals 4 equals 4. Okay, and then result equals result plus 4. Okay, and then is result greater than 13? No, it's not. So don't do any of this. And set n equal to n plus 1. Okay, and then so it's n equals 2 plus 1 equals 3. So now n is equal to 3. And we go, yeah, go back around. Is n less than 9? Yes, it is. So we're going to do this. Oh, I better keep up with this. Make sure I keep up. 2 space. And then we're going to print 3 space. And then we're going to add 4 to result. Result equals 4 plus 4 equals 8. Yeah, that's now result is equal to 8. Is result greater than 13? No, it's not. So do this one. N equals n plus 1 is n equals 8 plus n equals 3. 3 plus 1 equals 4. Okay, and come back around. Boy, this is gonna go on forever, isn't it? Oh no, it's gonna go on until break. Okay, result gets up there. Okay, so 4. So now we're gonna n is equal to 4. Is 4 less than 9? Yes, it is. Print n. Print 4. 4 in a space. That's print 4. I carried to print 3. 3 space. Print 4. Print 4 space. And then that's this. And then we're going to add 4 to result. So we say result equals 8 plus 4 equals 12. All right. And is result greater than 13? No, it's not. So we skip that. I mean, now we do n. N equals 4 plus 1 equals 5. And we come back around here and we print 5. Print 5 space. And then result equals result plus result equals 12 plus 4 equals 16. Is result greater than 13? Yes, it is. So we're going to print a $sign. Print a $sign, and then enter. Print a $sign, enter, and then break, which means we break all the way out of here and we print done. We're going to skip this part because we're breaking out of the while loop. And that means since it's breaking out of it, we're going to skip the else clause. And then we print done down here. Wonder if that's right. Well, very good. Okay, let's do number 3. Okay, result equals 1. For n in the range of 3, so n equals 0, print 3 followed by a space. And then we're going to set result equal to result equals 1 times 3 equals 3. Now result equals 3. And we come back around, and now n is equal to 2. No, I'm sorry, n is equal to 1. N equals 1. And then we're going to print. Why is this a 3? That should be a 1. We're going to print a 1 here. In range of 3. So n starts out equals 0, and then 1, and then 2. So now n is equal to 1. Wait a minute. We start out with n is equal to 0. What's the matter? N is equal to 0. Print 0. Followed by space. Now n is equal to 1. And we're going to print 1. Followed by space. And then we're going to say result equals 3 times 3 equals 9. And then we're going to come back around, and n is equal to 2. This is the last time around, print 2 followed by space. So we have printed 1, 2. Okay, so I printed the 2 space. Result equals 9 times 3 equals 27. And 27. And we're all done. So now we print slash 27. Enter. Done. Enter. I guess that's right. Let's see if it's right. Very good. Okay, one more here. Stop equals 17. Stop equals 17. Oh, it's pretty high. Total equals 0. For number in that. So we're going to start with 6, and then so number equals 6. Start with 6. Print number 6 followed by a space. 6 space. And then we're going to say total. Total equals 0 plus number. What the heck is, number is 6. 6 equals 6. All right. Is total greater than stop? No, it's not. So we're not going to do this. This is not the case. So we're not going to do that. We'll come back around, and now number is equal to the next one, which is 4. So now number equals 4. And we're going to print number 4 space. And then we're gonna add number to total. So total, let's say print 4 space. Total equals 6 plus number is 4 equals 10. Is total greater than stop? No, it's not. So we're going to not do this. So we're not going to do this part. Come back around. Now number is equal to 7. Print number. Seven. And then total equals 10 plus 7 equals 17. Excuse me. Is total greater than stop? No, it's not. 17 is not greater than 17. It's equal to 17. So we're going to skip the, we're not going to do this part. We're going to come back around, and now number is equal to 2. And we're going to print 2. 2. And then we're going to say total equals 17 plus 2 equals 19. And then, is total greater than stop? Yes, it is. So print the $sign and break. Since we're breaking, we do not do the else. We don't do that. And we just put $sign and then we print the done. And I never print total, do I? No, I don't. Okay, all right, very good. So that's 17, that's 11. That last one here is get both index and value when looping, enumerate. All right, let's see what that one's like. Okay, so when you're looping, enumerate will see here. So we can loop through origins. We can loop through origins by looping through its index 0, 1, and 2. And when we do 0, 1, and 2, we can get at them by doing this. You know, origins of 0 is this. Origins of 1 is this. Origins of 2 is this. Okay, so that's one way of doing it. Index in the range. Or we can do just grab each value one at a time. And when we do that, we can find out. So we grab the value. And if we want to know what the index is, then we can do it this way, where we're looking for the index of value and in origins, and it gives that to us, and then it print it out. If we use this enumerate like this, then we can get both the index and the value at the same time. See, isn't that cool? All right, so let's do some of these. All right. All right. Great, easy. Okay. Colors. We got 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and we're enumerating them. The position is a 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and the color is the values, which is yellow, red, blue, green, and black. So we're going to print all of them, I guess. All right. 1 yellow. Ooh, be zero to start at zero, start at one. Yes, it starts at 0. 0, yellow. 1, red. 2, blue. 3, green. And 4 is black. Yes, what's next? Okay, another easy peasy one. Okay, start out with position 0, 1. Is number less than 0? Yes, it is. So I'm going to print 0 as the position, and then I'm going to put an X there. And then we're going to come back around and we have 1, 1, and 4. Is 4 less than 0? In fact, this is not going to hit. I'm doing this wrong, aren't I? Okay, so forget that. But here, okay, so we're going to go through all these, and this number is going to be 1, then 4, then 6, then -6. This is, and each time we're going to look at number. And if number is less than 0, we're just going to print the position with an X. If it's 0 or greater, then we're going to print the position with the number itself. So we can just put 0. It's going to be 0. For this one and this one and this one, it's going to print both the position and the number. And for the last one, it's only going to print the position. So this is going to be 0, 1, 1, 4, 2, 6, and then 1, 2, 6, and then 3, X. Because when it comes to this one, position is 3, but number is less than 0, so it's prints an X instead of the number. All right, is this right? Very good. Okay, what's this one? List applicant eligibilities contains 4 applicant names read from input. Complete the for loop using enumerate function to output each suitability ranking for a job followed by the applicant's name. Huh. Okay. For index applicant, what is it, in? Yes, in. All right, is that it maybe? Oh, what do you know? Easy peasy. All right, we're gonna read in a number of athletes, and then we're gonna read them in here, and then what are we gonna do? The name. Oh, I'm supposed to output. I'm supposed to output. Name. Hmm. Okay, right. Okay, so it's not going to be inside. It's going to be outside. Okay, so out here, outside the loop, I'm going to say well, there's various ways I can do this. All right, I'm going to try to do it. I guess I should use the enumerate thing, huh? So you can do it without the enumerate, but I guess I should do it. Okay, so for ID EOS position name in enumerate. Is that what it is? Enumerate? Yeah, enumerate athletes list. Athletes list. What is this supposed to look like? 4-0. Oh, right. Okay. So, print. Let's see how to. Is that those F colon? F position. Name. Okay, no, it's supposed to name colon. Oh, name. Comma. Position. Colon. Pause. +1. Will that work? I think that'll work. Yeah, very good. Wunderbar. Okay. One more. All right. Integer num values is read from input, representing the number of examinee names to be read from input. List examinees list contains the examinee names read from the remaining input. For each element in the examinees list, if the element's index is even, I'll put the element followed by is scheduled for morning. Otherwise, I'll put the element followed by is scheduled for afternoon. So in other words, if it looks like this 0, 1, 2. Okay, so I read the values, read the examinees. Then I go 4. Index, comma, name in enumerate examinees list. If index mod 2 equals 0, that means it's even, then print F name is scheduled for morning. Else print F name is scheduled for afternoon. No period. Let's see if this is right. Very good. Okay. So that is chapter 5. And you can look in the in here, resources, this one, lab videos, to find it's gonna say I gotta log in, but you've seen this before. You gotta log into your UH, and then you get to be able to see that. Wonder why. Well, anyway, so you should be able to find those. So let's do this user. Let's start with chapter 6 here, and I'm gonna do a couple. I want to do one so so I'm not behind, or so I'm not a whole week behind or a whole day behind. Okay, is this a challenge? Oh, here's a challenge. Basic function call. Okay, so functions, it has to do with you take a bunch of code and then you're able to put it into a function, and then you can reuse that easily. So here, for example, and this illustrates why it's a good idea to do this kind of stuff. So let's say that you have some calculations here, and you got some Fahrenheit, some temperatures in Fahrenheit, and you want to convert them into centigrade. And so you have the formula here where you subtract 32 from the Fahrenheit number to bring it to 0, and then you multiply times 5 divided by 9, and you get the centigrade number, Celsius number, whatever. And so you do it like this, and it's easy, copy paste, copy paste, copy paste, but then you make a mistake and you put a plus sign there instead of a minus sign, and then the last one is going to be wrong, but the first two are correct. Well, it's better to if you have to type in a formula, if you typing in the same formula more than once is a waste, because the second time you type it in, you might make a mistake, or the first time, whatever. So you can create a function called F2C, Fahrenheit to centigrade, and it's got a parameter F. So when you call it with an argument of F, and then it does this calculation, calculates out C, and then returns C. So instead of doing this and this and this, you make a function called like this, and then you use that function here and here and here. F1, F2, F3, that's the argument. And it calculates the result out, returns C, so that this returns C, and it stores there, stores there, stores there. Okay, so that's how functions work. Okay, so let's do this one. Get pattern returns 5 characters, call it twice to return 10, sample output. Huh? Call get pattern twice. That looks like a hard one. Oh, print. Well, I guess I can do it this way. You can do it several ways. You can do it. This is one way to do it, where you call it twice. You can also do it this way. Well, yeah. Okay, so that works. All right, so is there another one here? Let's see. Yes, very good, very good. You're going to use functions a lot. Whenever you can use a function, then you should use a function. Okay, here's 3 more. All right, basic function call. Complete the function definition to return the hours given minutes. So you give the returns the hours given the minutes. So we've got this thing where you put in the minutes, it returns the hours. Let's see. Return orig minutes divided by 60. see if that works. Yes, very good. Is that all? Okay, what's next? Okay, enter the output of the return value. Okay, so we're gonna change value of 1 returns 1 plus 2 equals 3. So this returns when x is 1, this is going to return 3. So when x is 1, this value here is going to evaluate to 3, and it's going to print that. So let's print it. Hope this is right. All right, what's next? Here it's going to return, takes in a 4 followed by a 2, adds 4 plus 2, returns the result, which is going to be, in this case, it's going to be 6. So this returns 6. So this is going to be 6. Okay. Same thing. It's going to add the 2 and return it. So I guess it's 3. Trick question or something. All right. Okay, what's next? Define a function calc_val, which has 1 parameter and returns that parameter minus 6. Okay, so we got a function def calc val of some parameter, and we're going to do return parameter minus 6. Is that right? Yeah, that's right. My goodness. Gee whiz. Okay, what's next? Define a function calc result that has 2 parameters, returns the product of 2 parameters plus 8.5. Okay, def calculate result that has 2 parameters, para 1 and para 2, and it returns para 1 times para 2 plus 8.5. Okay, let's see what's next. Let's just do print functions and then we'll be done. Okay, you got to go? Good, okay. So, all right. Type the program's output. Okay, so start. We have an age, it prints out, I am that age. Okay, so age to print this. So what is it going to print? It's going to print, I am 23. Yeah. These are too easy. Tax, okay, so print, it's going to print, so it's going to print price, $, price. Price is going to be, it's going to come in here, and that's on this side, it's called the parameter. On the function side, this is called a parameter. On the calling the function side, where we call the function, this is called an argument. It's an argument, single argument. And the argument is whatever the price is plus the tax amount. That looks like it's 34. So it looks like it's just going to print the 34 here. So it's going to print 34. What's next? What's this one? Here we're going to print all of this. Even number, odd number. So it's going to print number 1 is going to be 6. Yeah, 6 plus 3, number 2 is 3, equals, it's going to add the 2 together, and so it's going to be 9. 9, enter. Okay, that works. Here it's going to print name and age, name and age, name and age. So it's going to print, it's going to do it twice. First time it's going to print Anne and 22, and then it's going to print Ron and 23. So Anne, comma, 22, and Ron, comma, 23. All right, one more. This is going to print, first it's going to we bring in here a name and an age and a total points. It's going to be a name, an age, and a total points, which is going to be the sum of these two things on the argument side. Regular time and overtime is 22 plus 4 is 26, and the age is 24, and the name is May. So we're going to print, first we're going to print May is 24, and then it's going to print May made 26 points. All right. Okay. Let's do these and then we'll be done. Two state and state code pairs are read from input and passed as arguments to print state details. Define a function, print state details, that has 2 parameters and outputs the following all in one line. Oh, sure. Okay, so function. Def print state details, and it's gonna input is gonna be first. This is gonna be first. It's gonna be the state code name, and I'm gonna print code F code is name's state code. And I think that's all I need to do, because it's going to do it twice, because it does it twice here. Ah, I know what I did wrong. See, this confused this thing. See, it took this as the end of that, and then this says what's this stuff here. So it's going to give me another chance, and I think I can do. Anyway, I'm gonna put a backslash here. See if that does it. Ah, good. All right. Okay, what's next? Same thing. We're going to read in Nashville is Tennessee's capital. Jakarta is in, okay. It's going to be called define, print, region, capital. And there's going to be, how many parameters do we got here? Capital name 1, region name 1. Cap, reg. And I want to print F dash dash space cap dash dash new line is regions capital, backslash and backslash single quote capital. See if this works. Very good. All right. What's next? Define a function print result. Def print result takes two parameters, P1 and P2. And we are going to print outcome. Let's see. Going to print outcome. Print F outcome colon space. What is it? Okay, what am I supposed to print out now? Raising the first parameter to the power of the second parameter. Okay, so I'm going to say outcome equals math POW power of P1 to the P2 power. Okay, that's what outcome is. And so that's that. And then I want to print outcome space this is outcome colon 0.2 F close curly brace. Close the quote, close the parentheses. Let's see what this does. Okay. One more. Read in 4 values from input and call that once the first and third out. Sorry, again, second, fourth. Oh. Okay. It's going to be airport code, city name. And I guess I'm going to say code 1 equals input. Code 2 equals input. Name 1 equals input. Name 2 equals input. Print airport code, code 1, name 1, print airport code, code 2, colon name 2. All right. Oh, I see it. Use double quotes here. You can use double quotes. And then you can just use a single quote here. I didn't, oh, see, does this work? Okay, well, that takes us to the end of 6.2. So we have finished these two, and next week we can start on these. Okay, so next Tuesday, the other instructor, Mr. Teho Yum, is gonna be here, and he will give this lecture, I think. So if there's any questions, thanks for watching.